The guy was a loser. I mean, it's as simple as that. So I don't know him personally, obviously. The things that I do know, heinous, stupid, silly, come to mind. You kill a guy because he spilled a drink on you, or you kill or allegedly kill a couple of people because, of a rift in a nightclub. It's crazy. So I don't know, man. Obviously, a lot of crazy things going on or went on in that guy's mind. And, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, how to even respond. It's not really a shock because I would think that if you just signed a deal making over $100 million in the NFL, decide to kill some people, and were convicted and sentenced to life, knowing that you never see the light of day again, you probably would think that you don't have a lot to live for. Now, it is kind of strange that after the trial, the verdict from the latest murders that he was being charged for, which it looks like he showed some emotion, that he was happy, he was actually crying, and just a couple of days later to take his life is, strange to say the least. So it's a lot of strange aspects to this story. And it's interesting because yesterday, the Facebook killer, what's his name, Steve Stevenson, took his life as well. So that's why I say it's not really a surprise that in these types of scenarios that these cats, that they kill themselves. So I don't know. Bottom line, the Facebook killer guy was a fucking loser, and Hernandez is a loser. And, I don't even know if you should say, if it's proper to even say God rest their souls, because I'm sure right now they standing in front of the Almighty himself testifying to their lives. I don't know. It's all speculation. We don't know what happens in the afterlife. But very interesting, not surprising, that Aaron Hernandez takes his life this morning in jail. And also on yesterday, this happened after the show, the Facebook killer, as they called him, took his life as well. That's the reports coming out. And I don't even know if there's a lot to even get into or talk about because, once again, it's speculation. And it's a very, crazy conversation to even have about these two guys that are gone and aren't here anymore. I don't even know what more to say. But I say it again, and I'll repeat it. Aaron Hernandez, based on everything that I know about him, as well as this Facebook killer guy, they were some losers. Simple as that. What are your thoughts, man? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. You can also email me, or you can also call the show, once again, at 404-382-0338. We read chat all throughout the show. We take phone calls all day long. Once again, the number is 404-382-0338. And once again, we have more fun around here than you can shake a stick at. 3 full hours of the Doug Stewart Show today on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Want to get your thoughts on the NBA playoffs last night. Chicago Bulls, man, everybody saw this coming. This Bulls team beating the Boston Celtics again last night, Game 2 of their Eastern Conference playoff series, and nobody is really surprised about the outcome in these two games. Now it heads back to Chicago, so we're going to get into all of that. We'll also talk about the Raptors getting back into the series as well in their playoff series. The Clippers get a win last night, a big one as well. So just a lot of NBA conversation today on the Doug Stewart Show. Some football talk today. We'll get into the running backs. I'll give you my top 5 running backs coming out in the draft this year and kind of a comparison of the type of back that I think they are. Yesterday we did the wide receivers. That was pretty good. So today we do the running backs. Yeah. Today we'll talk about the running backs. I'm going to give you the top 5 running backs in my opinion, based on what I know and watching these guys over the last couple of years and reading about them. I'm going to give you the top 5 running backs in the draft this year, which the draft is next week, Thursday, as well as a comparison. Seemed like y'all liked that yesterday when I gave the little comparisons. So I got some real good comparisons for these guys coming out today. And will you agree or will you disagree? Once again, the New England Patriots, big day for them, big couple of days for them as they re-sign a player. We'll talk about that. And they go to the White House today. So very interesting. A lot of conversation about the Patriots going to the White House. Some of the black players say they're not going. Freak it, I can't cope. And I totally understand. We'll talk about that. And the Duke Blue Devils. They get some good news if you are a Duke Blue Devil fan. Number to the show is 404-382-0338. In the chat room on Spreaker.com, we read chat all throughout the show. The People's Champ, the conspiracy theorists are working early this morning. What are the conspiracy theorists saying this morning? From Thorny Switch, happy Women's Wednesday to all the ladies. You're right, Thorny. Thorny, I'm going to reach out to you. Thorny, I'm going to reach out to you, and hopefully we can have you on the show today so we can have a marvelous conversation on Women Wednesday like we normally do. Yeah, we'll work that out. And so hopefully, if you're a weekly listener to the Doug Stewart Show, you know that me and Thorny have the best conversation. So hopefully she can carve out a little bit of time in her schedule today to bless us on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Hopefully we can work that out. Good morning, Mocha, Tiffany, the other Tiffany, Kim Jane, all of the ladies out there. Good morning to Thorny Switch. Shouts out. Today is your day. Today is the day that the Lord has made, the 8th day, just for the ladies. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, so today is your day. From 334 Bama Boy, I got into a trash-talking situation with Aaron Hernandez and Carlos Dunlap at the Renaissance before the SEC championship game for Bama in 2009. Little did I know that I was talking shit to a killer. I got a very similar story. My man Chucktown Frank, if he's listening right now, we used to play ball every Sunday morning for a couple of years, like in the late 90s probably. And there was this cat that we played ball with every Sunday. You know, there's a bunch of cats from the Low Country, a bunch of cats from Charleston. And there was this cat that played with us every Sunday morning. Dude's name is Clayton Ellington. Okay? I want you to look up his name if you don't believe the story I'm telling you. His name is Clayton Ellington. And a couple years after the fact, this guy kills his wife and his 2 twin babies with a fucking hammer. No lie. Look up the name, Clayton Ellington. And I think they're trying to give him the electric chair. But it's crazy because we used to play ball, once again, every Sunday morning. And this cat, you know, he wasn't really no guy that you were worried about or whatever. You know how guys get in arguments at the court or whatever and, you know, threaten to get into a fight or whatever. You start pushing or somebody calls a foul. And no, there ain't no foul. I'm not going to give you that. So every week he used to always get in these little, you know, arguments with dudes on the court about fouls and whatnot and just stupid stuff. But he never did anything, you know, never, you know. And then years later, we find this story out, man. We hear about this story, and we like, damn, we was outside playing. We was, you know, on the court playing basketball with a stone cold murderer. That's right. It's crazy. So 334 Bama Boy, let's just say you lucky. You never know what's in people's minds, man. You never know what's in people's minds. And in relative terms, you know, these types of stories that you hear, Aaron Hernandez, Facebook killer, the story I just told you about this guy, Clayton Ellington, man, are far and few between. But sometimes, man, people snap. Sometimes people are just way more unstable than you could imagine. You get into conversations about mental health, man, and, you know, Aaron Hernandez being a psychopath, you know, very clinical, man. This is crazy, very crazy for crazy stories, man. And both of these stories, Hernandez and the Facebook killer guy come to an end within 24 hours of each other. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I really don't know what more to say about those stories. Y'all can talk about them today, I guess, if you want. I mean, you're entitled to do anything you like to, but I don't really even know what more to say than just to mention it. So we got to get into the sports and to the other stories going on. We can get into anything that you like. This is your show, the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. It is your show. I always say that. But at the same time, we definitely need to touch upon and get into these sports today on the show. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. When we get back from the break, a little bit of basketball talk. Chicago Bulls, man. Everybody and their mama, even Stevie Wonder saw this coming. Yeah, right. Even Stevie Wonder saw this coming. The Chicago Bulls up 2-0 on the Boston Celtics. So we'll talk about that. We'll also get into the Raptors as they, bounced back last night as well in the playoffs. So a lot to get into today. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, birthdays, entertainment, fun, and hour number 3, we call it the Power Hour. If you're new to the show, trust me, you have made a wonderful decision in your life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You've made a wonderful decision in your life. Fun. And the realest sports and guy talk show in America. Quick little break, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't go away.
It's just the way of life. It's just the way of life. What you like. What you want, what you like. It's on. Keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Keep your eyes open, never hoping, steady scoping. Looking for ways to get paid, nothing's for joking. Like to laugh or mail, get your stuff, watch your stand still in ya. Couldn't believe that thoughts do achieve to bring reality. Most do work to get salary, like hurt worse than battery in agony. Whatever gotta do, feed your family. World is a tragedy, a mixed up events and formalities, no flattery. All against the grain, the ease pain. To suffer is short, so maintain what you want in your life. Get it, set goals and trends, set it. By no means let it lose sight, don't forget it. Bless the child, my words known poetic. Extremes to rep it. One life, love, I live it and blaze with vision. Laser maze, craze the rhythm, engage the mission. On my own post position, what you like, what you want, what you like. It's some, keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. What you like, what you want, what you like. It's on, keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Only made one when they made this. Blood, flesh and bone, all I got, all I'm gonna leave with before you make me jump ship or deep six. I release hits, make sure the rip, word common and spit, bars accurate. Chronicles of life, play your own risk. Life not a game, but each day bring a new twist. Handle this play calm, you're living it. See us set the stage for most who won't live. That glamorous excitement, tight live. What you like, we still live in a world of tripe bids and shice kids. Nice kids and life bids. Streets part of the uniform, we set it on. Chemist to your apple pot, holes in your lawn. Sweetie shaking that ass for the cash, you keep going. You're funny how things change, no harm to your game and it's get yours. All this work to get paid, some just made, some eternal just slave. Life is a stage where I praise to see the next day. Bless the child, you style and create. Chose for this, it's not the path that I made. No, you lie.
What you like?
It's on. Keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. What you like, what you want, what you like. Keep it it going, keep working it and working it.